Prey 5. Hail Karuga.
Kapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. If you're here to make war, we surrender.
Both good. The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. And that means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karuga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Kapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, July 10th, 2023. And yes, I did forget how to start the stream, so you saw me before the countdown, but I made the best of it. We're okay. We're good like that. Why is there no Star Trek Enterprise D background? Well, because frankly, my computer can't find the camera. I mean, obviously the camera is working, but XSplit Live couldn't find the camera for some reason, and I changed USB ports. I did everything I could do short of rebooting, and I said, fuck it, we'll just go live with the pillow. You'll see a pillow. I have a pillow behind my head. The secret is out. The secret's out. I have a pillow behind my head. I am not actually on the bridge of the Enterprise D. So, yeah. And I don't know. I figured we get started. It's been quite a while since I've been on camera, and I don't know when I'll be up to it again, but for the moment, I'm up to it for now. And yes, unfortunately, restarting the browser, I likely lost early chats. So the first chat I can see is from Mega Cropper at 2:43 p.m. and says first. So if you had a chat prior to that, I'm sorry, but it has been lost to the YouTube ether. It's just not here anymore. So Kapla, Mega Cropper. Richie Poole was then next and said, I can't wait to hear Bird's I Had Another Dream speech. We'll get to that in just a few minutes, Richie. And a couple of alpacas. Thank you, Richie. And LDG as Job says, nice. Welcome, LDG. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Kapla. Hail, Karuga. Hail, Karuga. Kapla, Richie. Josh Strait says, why did YouTube say Bird was going live in 30 minutes, only to say Bird was live a minute later? He is live for us to only get here to see Bird doesn't go live in 26 minutes. I don't know. I set the time to live at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is when I went live. Sorry about that. Josh Street. Captain Fandom Nerd says, hello, hello, Captain. Chronos says first, and he says, oh, great, a dream, oh, pray. And then he says, Bird oh, pray 5, you will be late. Not today, Chronos. Josh Street says, Chronos, watch out. We might be part of Dream Oprah's dream. You might be. So you don't want to be Deej in my dreams. Crow says, I'm bringing out my inner moth powers. Wow. And he says, oh, a light zap. Josh says, Kronos, don't look at the light. And too late. Son of a bitch, says Kronos. It's my kryptonite. Kind of like a gremlin. Richie Pool says, hashtag ban Kronos. And Kronos is Pool. And says, Richie Pool, wow, you must have anger issues. Kronos again says, I will be late, meaning me. Bird will be late. Richie Pool says, Kronos, look at that light. Look at the light. No, don't make him look at the light. Ah, God damn. Kronos says, it's good to have evil friends. Richie Pool says, is that good? Kronos is what? Being the father? Probably not. And Richie says, Deej is the father. And Kronos says, a likely story. Deej can't defend himself here at the moment. And Kronos says, bring back Springer. Rip. Job says, go time. Kronos says, go where? Kronos says, Bird won't leave Kuroga. Kronos says, Bird will pray 5. You go to the hospital just to try to get more subscribers. Interesting tactic. Actually, Kronos, it's not why I go to the hospital, and it did not result in more subscribers. But the number of subscribers I was losing surprisingly slowed. Kronos is what's inside Bird. Nothing good, Kronos. Nothing good, I can tell you that. Sean PRK, formerly Moxley, says, Bird oh, pray, Kapla Bird. Hope you are feeling better. Hope the family is doing well today. Thank you, Sean. We'll see. We'll see. Josh Street says, place your bets if Bird loses the earlier comments. Yeah, I probably did. I didn't lose them. YouTube lost them. Just to be clear. Kronos says, hello, world, early. It's a fake. Yvette says, good evening, Bird. It's really good to see you and everyone else, of course. Good evening to the lovely Yvette. Kronos says, hey, to Yvette. And Sean says, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Josh Street says, if when early Opre comes, late Opre takes over. Fair enough. Yvette says, hey to the slug. The Instacart guy.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying.
Oh.
That was the beep from Instacart. We had just got a delivery from Instacart before I went live. The guy couldn't find almost anything Mama Frey wanted. And then has the gall to say, when you get a minute, we'd love to hear, and I know it's probably Instacart that tells them to send it, but we'd really love you to do a review, you know. I'm thinking, no, you don't. No, you don't, because if me or Mama Frey did a review right now, it would not be 5 stars. So just, we're not going to review you, and that will be our gift.
Oh, I was planning on going back on.
Oh, okay. Well,
how many items they say are in stock that he didn't get?
Mama Price going to go back and try to figure out how many items that are still listed as in stock that he didn't get, and do some sort of calculation, whatever. The point is, guy, don't be asking for a review when you got, 20% of the items on the list. And Sean BRK says from now on, it's going to be under one roof. Absolutely. Kronos says the waitresses like the tip. Not just waitresses, Kronos. Not just waitresses. Uh-oh. It's into cart. They're calling.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Con Edison, yeah. Yvette says, hey, Josh. Okay, I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, we are calling with an important message from Con Edison. To continue in English, press 1. This is Con Edison calling with an important message. Our records indicate there is life support equipment in your premises. The heat index is forecasted to approach or exceed 100 degrees for the next few days. There is a possibility that your electric service could be interrupted. Should this occur, you should consider going to a hospital, calling 911, or make other.
Yes, it's going to be hot. It is summer. Yvette with a £5 sterling super chat. And again gets it's a fake. If it's a fake comes up, I'm coming for you, Bird. Oh no. Well, that could be good or bad, I guess. So it's a fake. It's a fake. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that, Yvette. I know you really wanted some kissing Dax. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. The multi-gun man says, hey, Bird, how's it going? A little better today, multi-gun man. I'll be honest. Not a lot, but a little. Kronos says, we pee. No, not we pee on the people. Kronos, that is. Sean has it. We the people. Yvette says, hey to Josh. Busy day. It's 9 p.m. there for her. The multi-gun man says, hi. Kronos says, Yvette is a time traveler. Mike Richards, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Hope you're doing well. Kronos is crapla.
Indications negative at this time.
Captain Fandom Nerd with a super chat. Thank you, Captain. And got eyebrow Dax. Eyebrow Dax. It's at least a Dax. A Dax. I mean, a female Dax. Because there are some Daxes, like Curzon Dax, that, like, no, I don't want a piece of Curzon Dax any more than it's a fake Romulan senator. But eyebrow Dax, kissing Dax, if there's some other, like hair brushing Dax, those would be fine Daxes. Esri Dax. Kronos says Monday. There is no spam today. It's Monday. And Kronos says the E was better than the D. Well, you'd have to ask Dax, I guess. JP's with a $5 super chat. Says urgent. Kissing Dax needed. I don't know if it works like that. Maybe saying urgent makes it happen. LDG thinks that. We'll see. We'll see if the system accepts urgent. Josh Reed says, no, Kronos. Yvette isn't from the future. aka the land down under. Now, Random Menaces, not from the land down under, but from the future. We've had quite a jump in the chat. Where are we? Chrono says she comes from the land down under. It's news to me. All right. And yes, it worked. It worked. JP's with the urgent request for kissing Dax, and it worked. I am shocked. That's all you had to do, apparently. See, Yvette, or anyone else, if you put urgent, if you put urgent in, you might get it. You might get it. And not Ryan Johnson with a $10 donation says Bird is back. Hail Karoga. Thank you so much, not Ryan Johnson. You also got eyebrow Dax. You got eyebrow Dax. The urgent for the win. Yes, urgent for the win. I'm shocked. Words and Pictures is great to see you. Phoenix O'Prey 5. Great to be here. Thank you, Words and Pictures. I appreciate it. Kronos says hey to Words. Yvette says she's from England, obviously. Obviously. But, you know, Kronos isn't the brightest moth flying around the light. I mean, we love Kronos. We love Kronos. Kronos says, oh crap, no Ozzy O'Prey. Don't worry. I don't think Ozzy O'Prey is coming out to play today. Yvette says, fuck it, we'll do it live. Exactly. Kronos says, Yvette, really? I had no idea. Sarcasm. That's how it works. You just type it out. Sarcasm. Hakeem says, Kapla, Bird, and everyone. Kapla, Hakeem. The multi-gunman says, hey, Bird, how's it going? It's going. It is going, my friend. Kronos says, hey to Hakeem. And he says, I still like that song. Josh Street says, Bird is using the old background pillow part of the door. Yeah, I couldn't get the background to work. Kronos says, Bird comes from a land down under. I don't know about that. Hakeem says, hey to Kronos. Sean says, Bird O'Prey 5, bet we have a backlog of Dear Bops. You know, I checked. We do have a backlog, but surprisingly, not that big of a backlog. But we will get to the Dear Bops. At least I intend to get to the Dear Bops today. Kronos says, son of a bitch. Mr. Londell's groovy movie says, Kapla, Mr. Londell. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, hey, Bird and everyone. We'll be lurking till break. Good to see you here, Gorilla. Kronos with Miss Londell was in a porno. Not that I'm aware, but, you know, I don't ask Miss Londell questions like that. It is quite possible he was. I wouldn't know. If he'd like to volunteer some info, you know, we can break that news here. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Kronos heard Mamo Pray in the background. Does Mamo Pray have a tail O'Prey? We'll see. We'll see how she's feeling. Arabic Sonda with a $5 super chat says, Kapla. It's a fake. It's a fake. Says, Kapla Bird, if you or anyone is interested, please check out my latest video from Denver Comic-Con 2023. Oh, awesome. I will open that up for later. So guys, be sure, please check out Arabic Saunders' link to his latest video from Denver Comic-Con. Darth Maul says, hey, Alberto Bray, Kapla, Darth Maul. Professor Brainy Specs is in the house. Kapla, Professor. Kronos says, Yvette likes the steak. A lot of people like steak. Kronos says, what temp is it there? I assume he means by Yvette. And Kronos is lol and perfect. Professor Brainy Specs says hello to Kronos. And Kronos says, it's a steak. It's a steak. Now, that would be a very good steak. Kronos says, nerd needs the Dax stuff. Mike Richards says, greetings to Professor Brainy Specs. Everybody's saying hello to Mike Richards. Kronos says, well, there is one type of Dax. There's lots of Daxes. Professor Brainy Specs says, I just finished doing my laundry. There you go, Professor. Now, do they have laundry machines in the library for librarians to use? Or do you go to like a library of laundry machines place to do your laundry? I don't know what they're called. I think they're called libraries for washing machines. I think they have a spiffy name, but I forget what. No, not laundry mats. Something spiffier, like clothes soaping machines plus dryers incorporated. Anyway. Curzon was really old. Yes, Kronos, he was. He was a dirty, dirty old man. JP says blah. But you got it, JP. You got it. You got Kissing Dax. Kronos says the spam continues to age. Yes, it does. The multi-gun says bird of prey, 100 Fahrenheit is pretty hot. I hope you've got air conditioning. Damn well right. You've got air conditioning. So yes, if it was 100 C, yes, I would already be at no. If it was 100 C, it'd already be dead. But yeah. Job says urgent for the win. Kronos says, oh baby, lol, no scissoring. JP says, I am a god. Professor says, you are sounding better today. Thank you, Professor. Kronos is a puny god. Wow, just wow. Oh, alike. Miss Londell says, how about developing an East Londoner au prey? I can't tell the difference between there. I can't tell the difference between London, East London, Scotland, Ireland, and Australia, and New Zealand. They're all the same. Darth Maul says, in an effort not to be left out, Hollywood has tasked Alex Kurtzman to answer Sound of Freedom with a movie entitled Karoga, An Orphan's Tale. You know, if Alex Kurtzman wants to talk about some rights, I will meet with him. He brings his dump truck full of money. Kronos' bird will be Aussie prey again. Well, just not at the moment, but I will. Rock Solid uses his 23-month membership chat to say, I'm a dirty, dirty old man. Yes, I am. I didn't say you were Rock Solid, but I will grant you that if you say you are, you probably are. Rock Solid, a dirty, dirty old man. Also, someone who doesn't believe in your right to play old video games for free. If I played Pac-Man once, I put a quarter into a Pac-Man game one time in 1984, I have the right to play Pac-Man whenever I want for the rest of your life, plus a decade in eternity, also on any platform. So that's just the way copyright law works. 1/4 into any video game ever in your entire life, and you are allowed to play any video game forever after that. That's just the way things are. That's the way copyright law should work. And if it doesn't, they'll see me in court. Karoga Court. Chrono says those poor orphans. And Yvette with her 8-month Karogan Citizen Super Chat says, we had your president here today, but managed to get shot of him, but managed to get shot of him before the day was over. I saw it. I saw the video of Biden at 10 Downing Street, whatever your place is called. I saw him there. I mean, I figured if he wanted to stay, he would let him. Maybe he wants to move in for a while. Obviously, that's in no way meaning an attempt on the president, just a picture of the president, obviously. So, yeah. Kronos is Bird of Prey. What's your opinion on lab-grown meat? You guys know my opinion on lab-grown meat. I don't like it. It's not meat. It has to have a soul to be meat. Karoga Knight says, Viva Karoga. Viva Karoga. Kronos can do laundry by hand. Dr. Scotty says, I use a washboard. Really? Kapla, Dr. Scotty. Karoga Knight says, hola to Kronos. Kronos says, aren't washboards an instrument? That's true. And he says, hey to Rocks. Darth Maul says, in Karoga, An Orphan's Tale, Kurtzman has Ryan Wilson in mind to play Bird of Prey 5, ruler of Karoga. Kronos says, you have the right to fight and pardon. Rockstar says, I do believe in the right. You can play a game for free once you have purchased it. Copyright matters. Yeah, Preach it, Bird, says JP's. Kronos says, Yvette, sorry to hear. Rockstar says, sounds like LDG is moving Bird's lips like a Muppet. Cruel. You're a very cruel man, Rock Solid. Professor says Karoga doesn't believe in copyright laws. No, I believe in them. I just get to make them. Stanley says, I must have spent enough on Street Fighter and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the arcade to buy the cabinets. I hear you. Space Kissing Her says, one time I paid taxes. That means the federal government should give me a fueled up lateral combat vessel and a letter of mark. A letter of mark. I'm not saying they shouldn't. Professor Brainy Specs says, I can't say what I think of Biden. It would take Bird's channel down. Yes, Kronos, he's a smirked. He's a very smirked president. Aravic Saunders says, hail to Professor Brainy Specs. Did I miss question or track yesterday? Or was there none? Gorilla says, all my meat is plant-based, processing plant, so technically true. Kronos says, hey to Gorilla. Last Son of K says, Kapla Bird and the O'Prey family. Hail mods and the chat. And Darth Maul says, also starring Peter Dinklage as Baby O'Prey, Hallie as Atwell as Mom O'Prey, and in her first role, Billy Elijah, the small towel wearing Sis O'Prey. Oh my God. Yvette says, Bird, you should start making a Karoganite earring for your future queen. A Karoganite earring, huh? Last Son of K says, Dementia Joe, the human sock puppet. Oh my God. Professor Brainy Speck says, Hail, Arabic. Sadly, Conti messed up and we couldn't have the show yesterday. Sure, blame Conti. Deej, hey Deej, says, Bird, you better not have weird butt dreams about me again. Listen, you'd be lucky I don't have any dreams about you. Okay, so the dream. So I had this dream. I didn't even tell Mama Pray about it yet because I figured she might as well, she could listen along with everybody else. I had a dream that I got cured. Okay, so here's the deal. First, Dado Pray was with me. I was in a hospital, and Dado Pray was there. And it was very much like the hospital I was in. And a guy came in, and I was like, who is this? And he was like, it's a priest. And he wanted to pray with me, like they did while I was in this hospital. Okay. But instead of just praying, after he asked me a couple questions, he had this thing, like this glove on his hand, and he touched my back. And like I could just feel like, holy shit, I'm getting strength again. And I stood up and I was like, oh my God, I'm cured. I was like, I mean, then I was like, really like, oh wow, this is some legit stuff here going on, like, you know. And I was like, oh, I can't wait I'm thinking to myself, I can't wait for Mama Pray to see me. She's going to be so happy. And then I was like, uh-oh. See, then I remembered that earlier in the day, in the dream, mind you, that a friend who I hadn't seen for a while, but came by and asked me to hold on to a gun. And you're like, well, why would I hold on to a gun? But I said, well, fuck it. What does it matter? I mean, and what would the police really do? Even if they came over and they found a gun, are they going to take me to prison? I'm in the hospital already. I can't walk, can't move. So they're going to take me to prison like that? So I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll hold your gun. And it was like it was a pistol. It was a handgun. And mind you, just to be clear, this is fake. This is a dream. This is in no way real. So I put it in the hospital. There was a table next to me. Actually, it was a bed next to me at a 90-degree angle. So I put it under the mattress, but I could reach it. I just kept my hand on it. And so after the priest came, I was like, oh shit, now I can walk. And I was like, oh no, now I've got this gun. I've got to hide it. And because if I don't, I'm going to get arrested. And I was afraid, sure, I just spent the last 10, 15 years unable to walk and watch me get arrested after being cured. And I spend the next 10 or 15 years in prison for a gun that isn't even mine. I mean, who's going to believe that? But yeah, no, this is the first time it happened. I just happened to be cured on the day my friend asked me to hold on to a gun. So for the next like couple hours, I stayed in the room, but I was freaking the F out, always afraid that the next person coming in was going to be a police officer. And then I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't know how I got from the hospital back to the house, but I found myself back at my home, which was where I lived when I was a teenager, which was up like 3 flights of stairs. And the gun was still with me. And so now I was walking again, and we were getting ready to have a party, and my friend never came back. So I still had this gun, and I was scared as hell. I was now really worried that I was going to get arrested. And I'm sorry, but I woke up. I woke up scared as shit that I was going to be arrested for a gun that, let's be clear, I didn't have. But I also was unable to enjoy the fact that I was ended up being cured of my ability to, to walk again, because, of course, the way things work, it's just the way things happen. So now I wonder if a friend of mine ever came to me and said, here's a gun, I need you to hold on to it for me. Do I say yes? Because you say, well, obviously you say no. But if I said no, would I be cured? And what if I want this to go forward, would I rather be cured and have to get rid of a gun, or not be cured? Well, I think still, obviously, yeah, my fingerprints would have been on the gun, because I put it in my hand. I didn't care. I didn't care. I was holding the gun. I had it. I had my hand on the gun under the mattress. So yeah, what I came out of it was, even if this happened in real life, I would pretty much do it all over again, because I'd still rather be cured and have to get rid of a gun than not be cured and well, not have to deal with the gun. The Epic Beard says, breaking news, Aerosmith is changing the song. It's now Berto Prey has a gun. Janie's got a gun. The whole world's come undone. Something last IOU. I used to listen to that song. That was one of the very few songs I would listen to. Popular songs. Space Kissing Her says beef is 100% vegan. That is true. That's true. Mike Richards says, greetings to Deej. Chrono says, this may be father. Captain Phantom Nerd says, Deej Odyssey, that's called a nightmare. Deej says, hey Cap, well, he had one. It was screwed up. It was. Yvette says, hey Deej, saw the Horde on Cinnabons. It was excellent. Deej says, thanks Yvette. The next one will be really fun. And Chronos says, some peeps love zombies. Indeed. Space Kissing Her says, that glove, 100% Hunter Biden skin. Stand, bird, stand, yells Chronos. Chronos says, if I only had the power. Birdie's got a gun. There it is. There it is, Chronos. Oh shit, somebody's pressing the heart. Don't press that goddamn heart. If you press that heart, YouTube is going to keep it. I hate the heart. I want the heart gone. I was this close to making a Chrome extension to block the heart. I'm sure somebody must have made one already, but I can't find it. I know how to do it. It's just a pain in the ass. And I have to set up. Stop fucking clicking the heart. God damn it. Fucking. Who is doing it? I can't fucking see it. Well, now you're hitting hundreds? No. Stop. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you see that? You see that? I can't do it with this hand, but you guys, you're gonna make YouTube put it on more people. I'm done. You know, I've stopped posting almost completely on Twitter because I've decided I'm not going to be baited anymore. I'm 100% anti-baiting. I will not be baited. And I invite you guys to take the no baiting pledge. Okay? Anytime you see of something that's just posted and you know it's just posted to get the fucking response out of you, just fucking ignore it or unsubscribe from that person or mute them or whatever it is you need to do, do it. Okay? Next time I see on Twitter and somebody's like, you know, like if you think this and retweet if you think that. Yeah, no, you know what I say? Mute you. Goodbye. You're done. You're dead to me. I'm tired of it. I'm not going to be baited. Okay? You know, you put up a video and it's a bunch of people fighting and like, whoa, I thought civility, you know, still, well, I thought this was a third world country. Fuck you. Okay? I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Everybody can see what you're doing. I'm not going to take the fucking bait. I'm done with the baiting. Not debating, baiting. Like I'm a fucking fish and you're jiggling a fucking worm in front of my mouth and I'm supposed to bite onto it so you can roll me in. Fuck you. No. No more baiting. I'm done being baited. We all need to stop it. That's the only way we're going to fucking fix social media. The entire internet is at a crossroads. And it's either going to be fixed or it's going to forever fall away from us. And I don't want to, I mean, I'm not doing this to bait people because I don't care. I do care, but it's true. You know, everybody's, well, not everything is always the worst scenario, but once in a while it is. And we're at that point. We could save the internet, but we're not going to if we all just fall into this crevice of being of just being button clickers. They only want us to click the heart button. Okay, they only want you to click that heart, to be an interaction. And we've got to stand up and say, no. No, I'm not going to be a fucking button pusher. I'm not just going to be a fucking dolphin and get fed fish so I can perform for my fucking masters and overlords. Deej says, this is better than the dream you were telling me I could date some dang teenager. Listen, Deej, I told you I felt bad. I didn't mean, I didn't say there was anything you did wrong. I mean, I guess in a way it was. But the point was, I was okay with it. Because I knew you didn't mean anything bad by it. Scotty says ahoy and kapla. You know what? Better I don't even talk. Kapla, Scotty. Darth Maul says, this has to be a dream. A priest touching someone over results in such positive results. It wasn't like that. Kronos says, where is anti-derivative Spartacus? Don't know. Probably doing family stuff. Deed says, toilet pistol. That's where the gun came from when I was looting. No, not a Taco Bell toilet gun. Oh, Jesus. Arabic Saunders says, Vertebrae, at the end of my video, you will see a hilarious Patrick Stewart impersonation by Brent Spiner. Awesome. Gorilla says, Seabird, a gun solves everyone's problems. I don't think that's how it works. Last on the case is that's a Godfather reference. A gun in the John. Ah, yes. LDG with a $2 super chat says, urgent. Someone doing a Prometheus rant. Oh, that urgent didn't work, LDG, because you fucked it up. You fucked it up by saying Prometheus. Prometheus is the antithesis of urgent. Epic Beard says, breaking news. I read that. Aerosmith is changing its name. It's song name. Where are we? Oh, wow. Kronos is Bird Dude list. Bird Dude it. Still don't like Robert De Niro, says Kronos. Last Son of K says, live long and prosper to Arabic Sonder. Gorilla says, just throw it into the harbor. The gun. Indeed. Kronos says, what did Birdie do? Stanley says, ever see Aerosmith live? No, I have not. They're from around, I don't know where they're from. Around there, aren't they? They might be, but I never saw them live. Cody Guy waves. Welcome, Cody Guy. Arabic Sonder says, live long and prosper. Arabic Sonder with a $1 super chat. And kissing Dax. Thank you so much, Arabic Sonder. And Stanley says, never mind. Aerosmith is from Boston. Thought they were from New York. Epic Beard says, see how I got Bird to sing again? My job here is done. Professor Brainy Specs says, Bird, I got for you tomorrow's Wordle in 3. Awesome. It took me a Wordle. And it took me all 6. Took me all 6 to get Birdle today. I started off with a terrible word.
You got it in 4.
Mama probably got Birdle in 4. Darth Maul says someone's got a hammer. No, I did not say that. I did not say that. JP says, Bird of Prey, you could hand the gun off to Uncle Paulie to get rid of for you. He wasn't around. Kronos is low link. Captain Phantom Nerd, traitor, traitor, is saying click the heart. Cody Guy is laughing. Kronos is nice bird, bird. Stanley says they should charge $1 to click. Yeah, well, that would be different. Gorilla says, so you are a heartless bastard. Last on the case is no tomato in chowder, just like no pineapple on pizza. Deed says, I bitched at YouTube and they removed the heart off my page. There you go. Fuck you guys. The Epic Beard says, no baiting. How can I go fishing? Just don't fish on the internet. Gorilla says, we're number 1. Hakeem says YouTube took away my hearts. Lol. Kronos says, are there any masturbators here? Oh my God, walked right into it. Can't walk, but I walked right into that one. Stanley says, there, I'm done. Civility and Karoga. Martin Devon, ha. Kapla Martin Devon. You got me, Kronos. Just set it up right on the head. Right on the head. Darth Maul says, no, not on Bird's channel. Daniel's Hot Topics. Hey, Daniel. What's up? The ceiling, sky. Miss Lundell says, not going to be baited, huh? Cody Bennett is the greatest singer of the 20th century. Prove me right. Epic Beers says, Bird's not going to bite the worm, he says. D just lolling. Space Kissinger says, those damn kids baiting in my tool shed. Kronos says, someone needs practice.
All right.
Space Kissinger with $1.49 and Kissing Dax. Another Kissing Dax. Job says, a Prometheus speech from Bird. JP says, Prometheus will fix it all. Kronos says, isn't that an AI wannabe as well? Stanley says, heartless. Deed says, Frank Sinatra's only accomplishment was to have a semi-hot daughter. Captain Phantom Nerd says, Bird, the internet is beyond help. JP's doesn't have a heart button anymore. LDG at hashtag free the net said, did someone say the P word? Martin Devon says, Bird has a potty mouth today. Kronos says, hey to Pickles. The Epic Beard says, if I only had a heart, says the Tin Man. Kronos says, if I only had a brain. Last Son of K says, Deej, Frank was cool in the Rat Pack. He helped make that thing, so that should count for something. Kronos says, fly me to the moon. Let me dance among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Kronos says, it's a Nerfer steak. A Nerfer steak? Deej is baiting Bird. Yep. Gross, Deej. Very gross, says Kronos. Miss Londell says, the last Son of K, the only reason the Rat Pack existed was because of Frank's connections with certain business tycoons that moved from New York to Nevada. He's saying it's a mob thing. Last on the case is Deej, sorry, didn't mean to step on it. Kronos says more tongue. Arabic Sander says bam. LDG says Wordle in 4. Deej says Wordle on 2. Super secret hideout. Super secret hard mode. Last Son of K says, Miss Lundell, yes, that doesn't mean I wouldn't wish to go back in time and see them in their prime together. Kronos says, you can't give me the middle finger with your left hand. No, Kronos. Unfortunately, the middle finger doesn't work. It's very unfortunate. The right hand, I can still do it. Professor Brainy Specs says tomorrow's Wordle in 3. Also tomorrow's Birdle in 3. Daniel says Ryan Reynolds just dropped a pic of Hugh Jackman in the yellow Wolverine suit today. It's so cool. Is that him walking next to Deadpool? Because I saw that. Kronos says, Oris is right next. The right hand is okay. Luckily. Thankfully. Stanley's is on the internet. I can only ever see to catch catfish. Everybody's lolling. And people are pressing the goddamn heart again. JP says, oh my effing God, he said it. That big beard is done. Chrono says, I just wet him. Wow, Daxes are rigged. Chrono says, you have to keep trying. Sing it. Arabic Son says, hey, Bird, not bad singing of Mr. Sinatra. Well, it's not good either. Chrono says, must be nice to know the lyrics to songs. Arabic Son says, can you please sing Faith of the Heart, at least the first sentence? In a minute. Let me bring up the web browser. I'll see if I bring up the Faith of the Heart lyrics. Mr. Londell says, seriously though, I do appreciate Sinatra. I've got too much of his stuff on vinyl, so I listen to his music the way it was meant to be heard. See, there you go. Mr. Lundell's down with some Sinatra. Okay. So, Faith of the Heart. The heart lyrics. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. And I can feel a change in the wind right now. Nothing's in my way. This isn't the song. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. I'm gonna go where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul, and no one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith. I've got faith. I've got faith. I've got faith. Faith of the heart. Best I can do. Anyway, let's. It is July 10th. It's National Kitten Day. It's National Pina Colada Day. It's Don't Step on a Bee Day. It's Global Energy Independence Day. It's Gospel Day. It's International Town Criers Day. It's National Pizza Day in Brazil. And National Wyoming Day. And National Pick Blueberries Day. Also Teddy Bear Picnic Day. And Arabic Sonder with another $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Arabic Sonder. So I was thinking about these, and Pick Blueberry Day brings up a lot of great memories of time in Caroga, walking along the roads and walking through the forest. And there were literally blueberry bushes as far as the eye could see, and spend hours and hours picking more blueberries than we could ever conceivably eat. We'd have them for breakfast for the 2 or 3 days we would be up there with like our morning cereal. It was good times. But the one that really made me think is this Global Energy Independence Day. And we, as a nation, we're not energy independent. We could have been. We used to be. We have the ability to make all the energy we need, but for various reasons, we don't do it. But as a planet, we are energy independent. Did anybody ever realize that? One nation might not be energy independent, but as a planet, we're completely energy independent. We've always been energy independent, and for the foreseeable future, we will always be energy independent. This planet is never going to use any more energy than energy we ourselves can generate. That's something special. If history continues, one day we might not be energy independent. We might, as a planet, be using more energy than the planet can generate. But for now, no matter how much energy we need, we are 100% energy independent. We should count that as a win. We should count that as a win. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz. Kapla says, Kapla bird, happy Brazilian Pizza Day. Kronos likes his pina colada. Not that song. And Kronos likes blueberries. Boob berries. Stanley says, I like putting blueberries on my peanut butter toast. Ms. Lindell says, if you like pina colada, getting caught in the rain. If you're not into health food, if you're into champagne. Yeah, that was a good one. Last on the case is Maine is a state known for its blueberries. So is New York, in upstate New York. Stanley says, it's like global debt. Who do we owe money to? Exactly. JP says, as a planet, we are not energy independent. We depend on the sun. No, but we're next to the sun, so it's fine. Last on the case is global 100% net zero is an impossibility. Kronos' sun cycles control the Earth's climate. It works. It doesn't matter. The sun counts. We are energy independent, God damn it. Dr. Scotty, I like prunes better. I didn't say prunes were bad. Kronos, you can only have so many prunes in one sitting, or you'll be sitting on another seat. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a warrior's fruit, says Arabic Nanda. Okay. I'm going to put on a commercial. I'll be back in a couple minutes, and then we will do Dear Bobs.
Kodak introduces the extraordinary Kodomatic Trim Print Instant Color Film. Unlike the ordinary instant print, the extraordinary trim print lets you lift off the image to capture the color just the way you like it. And now look how slim I am. I slip easily into places the ordinary bulky instant doesn't fit. So you can keep me in style here in your album with your regular pictures. You can trim me. Watch it. And I'm so thin you can put me where you couldn't put an ordinary instant picture. You can show me off. You can do all kinds of things with me that you can't do with an ordinary instant picture. here I am. With the new Kodamatic Trim Print Instant Color Film.
Anyone can do extraordinary things. But he didn't tell you Trim Print is only for Kodamatic Instant cameras.
You didn't tell him it's only from Kodak.
What?
You didn't tell him it was only from Kodak.
Extraordinary.
Thank you.
Trim Print, the extraordinary new instant color film from Kodak.
Give me a mountain and nothing to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and smooth, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me a river, give me a dew. Give me my good friends, give me a dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
This week, Sears teams up velour and corduroy for a sporty look at a winning price. First, corduroy pants, a super value at only $8.99. The Fit Super, too, and you save $5. Snuggle into a rich velour top for just $12.99. The luxury of velour in a soft knit blend, and you save $5. The pants in assorted colors, the tops in crew V and boat neck. Hurry, this sale ends Saturday at Sears, where America shops for value.
It's a corner of America with cozy harbor towns. It's salty air, wicker chairs, and a surf that pounds.
The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. The spirit of the red, white, and blue. The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. The spirit that we want to share with you.
For your free Massachusetts vacation kit, call 1-800-624-MASS.
Your cat is your friend, and he depends on you to take good care of him. Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow.
He depends on me for loving care, and I depend on Purina Cat Chow to give him great taste and nutrition.
Purina Cat Chow. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
Sears gives your casual wardrobe a fresh...
Okay. Okay, so we actually have Mama Pray would like to say something. So, Mama Pray, if you will.
Something. Oh, I was supposed to say more than that?
Whatever you want to say.
Hi, guys. And Yvette and any other females that may be here, hello to you too. I want to thank everyone for their well wishes, the concern, and just the outpouring of love that I felt while Bird was in the hospital. And I really apologize that I couldn't answer everyone or really do anything. I like froze, not just to the community, but like to my own family. I froze. I was frightened. Actually, I was damn scared. And I just didn't know what to do. I wound up doing nothing, which isn't great, but that's the way it affected me this time. People wanted answers. I didn't have them. I still don't have them, but he's doing better, so I'm happy. We got a lot of conflicting results.
Yeah, in some ways we know less now than we did before we went in.
Right, but some ways it's better. What we do know, we don't know what we know. The doctors don't know what we know. We were there 6 days. Changed rooms 3 times, not including the emergency room. In general, the doctors and nurses and aides were really nice. They treated us with respect. A lot of them were very happy I was there to just say, do the things they would have done, but really didn't want to. And We only had one nurse that I would say was a bit anal, but even she wasn't terrible compared to what we have had in the past. So all in all, I just like hardly did anything. But we're home now. He's feeling better, looking better. I keep asking him to get up and walk, but that hasn't happened. But, you know, I'll keep asking. But really, thank you guys. I was going to say have a good weekend, but it's Monday. I guess I'm really not back into things yet. So have a good week. And Mama Pray out.
Aw.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's saying no need to apologize. They love you.
Oh, thank you. I thank you. I have one question. It probably shouldn't be on air, but I'll do it. Do you want the fettuccine tonight or not?
No.
No. Okay, no fettuccine tonight. Back to Bird.
Okay. So it's time for Dear Bob. For Dear Bob. Let's go ahead, and some of these go back to the beginning of July, but we'll see. Oh, by the way, thank you for Arabic Sonder. John Araki. John Araki with a $1 super chat during Mama Pray. Got kissing daddies. Very thank you. Appreciated. And no, they're not. I didn't. I don't control when the kissing daxes show up. They're not rigged. Mike Richards says a dax a day keeps the doctor away. Well, not if it's Dr. Bashir, then he's attracted to dax. But anyway, Dear Bob, posted July 1, 2023. The Hindustan Times. Harvard scientist claims collected remains of extraterrestrial from bottom of Pacific. Harvard scientist Avi Loeb claims he collected remains of extraterrestrial from bottom of the Pacific. Well, this is a clearly shitty news site, so I'm sorry. While that's interesting, I'm not going to be baited. I am not going to be baited. So I hate to say find a better source, but if you want me to even read it, you're going to find a better source than a place I've never heard of. Dear Bob, I have a child who refuses to watch Star Trek despite showing them some of the very best episodes of Trek, especially episodes for kids like The Trouble with Tribbles, Patterns of Force, Bread and Circuses, The Omega Glory, Balance of Terror, and the like. One night I found my son watching STD, but as soon as I came into the room, he quickly changed the channel and denied it. I am at my wit's end. What can I do to remedy the situation? He is 5 years old. Please help. Your 5-year-old should not be allowed to watch STD. That is bad parenting 101. I applaud you for keeping this anonymous, because had you signed your real name, I would have been forced to call Child Protective Services. To know that somebody was letting their 5-year-old watch Star Trek Discovery, I would have had to call Child Protective Services. As for your list of TOS for kids episodes, while I do think Trouble with Tribbles is a great episode for kids, I'm a little less so on Patterns of Force or Bread and Circuses. Mega Glory, sure. But maybe put on the Mob Planet. What's it called? A Piece of the Action.
At this time.
A Piece of the Action, Troubles with Tribbles, and maybe some of the animated series episodes for your kids instead. Professor Brainy Specs with a $5 super chat says, "We love you, Mama Pray. No need to apologize. Just keep being your awesome self." Oh, thank you so much, Professor. And I feel terrible because I did read most of what you wrote for Mama Pray. I didn't want you to super chat, but I do appreciate it. Chrono says, "Don't be." Arabic Saunders says, "Sure, if that's what floats your boat." Chrono says, "Ezri greater than Jadzia." And Arabic says, "Today is a good day to kiss a Dax." To this parent, you just need to swap out some of those TOS episodes, but 100% completely block Star Trek Discovery. It shouldn't even be accessible. Dear Bop, are you on Thread yet? If you're not familiar with Thread, you can log in with your Instagram account. It's basically like Twitter. You can follow me there on Thread at Sean PRK, aka Mox. Thank you, Sean. I am not on Thread yet. The problem is I don't think I'm going to be on Thread because I can't access it via a web browser. And I almost am never on my cell phone. Granted, if I'm in the hospital, then I'm always on my cell phone. But now that I'm home again, I really don't pick up my cell phone unless I have to. So I have no real desire to be on Thread. Now, if Thread had a web interface, I would totally use it. John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. And Professor Brainy Specs says, "I wanted to super chat." Well, thank you, Professor. Thank you so much. And Kronos with a bunch of Mama Pray emojis. So Sean, I've heard about Thread. I do have an Instagram account, but again, I don't use it. I only had it to save the name. I don't use Instagram. So I guess at some point I will sign up for Thread just to save the name, the Birdo Pray 5 name. But I don't intend to be active on Thread. I'm active on Twitter because I can access it via my desktop computer. Which also, by the way, is the same reason I don't do Truth Social or the other things, because if there's no desktop interface, it's not useful to me. Dear Bob, Euronews.com. What? Greta Thunberg. Euronews. Whatever. Greta Thunberg charged for disobeying police after blocking oil tankers in Sweden. She has been charged with disobeying law enforcement. What could she face? Could be called to trial at the end of July. Disobedience is typically punishable with fines. So why is this even a newspaper article? Okay, seriously, people, please don't be baited. This is bullshit. She basically got a fine. I don't need to read about somebody getting a fucking parking ticket. So it was her ass that was parked. It doesn't matter. It's a fine. That's not news. I don't care who it is. If the King of England got a fine, it wouldn't be news. Maybe that would be news. But anybody else, okay, if Beyonce got a fine, that wouldn't be news. I remember, I don't really know who Beyonce is, but I know of her. Dear Bob, Instagram, what is your opinion on him? Let's see. My opinion on how I thought about Elon in 2010. He was Zefram Cochrane. In 2016, he was Quark. In 2022, he's a Pac-Man. I think Elon is much more Quark than Zefram Cochrane. And he's no percent Pac-Man. Unfortunately, you see this with a lot of people, especially people who tend to be liberals, not only, but tend to be. They write off the people they dislike as idiots. Like, oh, well, they're too stupid, ah ha ha. Yeah, not so much. Okay, and like, I was having this quote unquote argument, debate with people yesterday, and yeah, okay, so Elon came from a wealthy family, but he is now so much more wealthy than his family ever was. He didn't do that by being an idiot. I get it. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but he is just far more Quark than Pac-Man. It's stupid. If you're telling me that you think he's that stupid, that he's a Pac-Man, I don't even have. We're not even going to have ability to have a conversation about it. Chrono says, I like to make things go. Dear Bob, how do you avoid getting bed sores? Constantly adjusting in bed, laying on my side during the day for times, being really careful, frankly, not to get bed sores started. It's the fact that I'm in a bed that's specifically made to reduce the chance of bed sores helps a lot. And it's a very expensive bed, but that's the main reason it's expensive is to reduce that chance of developing bed sores. Pop Culture Curator, Kapla Pop, says, hello guys, Kapla Vertebrae. Kapla Pop, I heard Pop. I heard that he says, hope you're doing better. I hope you are doing better too, Pop. I believe you have made it to your destination. And if that's true, congratulations. Obviously, it doesn't mean you're in the clear, but I know it was a big to-do. So wonderful that you're here, Pop Culture Curator. Okay. Dear Bob, how do you avoid laying in your own piss and shit? Well, that is not the nicest way of asking a question, but I will answer it. Basically, I call Mama Pray. If I feel like I'm going to, well, I have control of when I'm going to urinate, and I can feel mostly when I'm going to poop. So when I need to do those things, urination, I usually have the Gelogia machine to deal with. So that's easy. And pooping, we do what we got to do. It basically involves something similar to a diaper, but not quite, and time. So that's why having somebody like Mama Pray around, if I have to have a bowel movement, it's something we got to do. And yes, it makes planning and going out hard. That's one of the reasons why I do not get outside as often as I would like, because I'm always afraid. I'm always afraid I'm going to go out, and I'm worried about what would happen if I have to go. So, yeah, it's an annoyance. It truly is. But what else are you going to do? Dr. Scotty says, I just go outside in a bush. Saves water and paper. Well, dear Bob, hi, I'm not sending you this picture because of the TV show. It's one of the first in the picture. The caption at the bottom of the image, is that true? Can we be like that as adults? What? Hi, I'm not sending you this picture because of the TV show. It's one, but in the first picture, the caption at the bottom of the image, is that true? Can we be like that as adults? And the picture is Carly, vlogger at iCarly. Being a grown-up doesn't mean you've got to stop being silly and creative and fun. What? Is it true we can be like that as adults? Is it true as an adult you don't have to stop being silly, creative, and fun? That is true. You can be an adult and still be silly and creative and fun. I really don't know much more about this. I know iCarly is a series on Paramount Plus, because I've seen them advertise it. I take it it's a sitcom about an influencer, like maybe somebody who does YouTube or TikTok, named Carly. But I've never watched it, I've never seen it, and I have zero desire to watch. But yeah, why would you ever think that you would have to stop being creative or fun or silly? I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're silly as an adult, you might get a bad reputation, but nobody forces you to stop being silly. Dear Bob, now I know you don't watch any new Simpsons, but you have to check this out. The Simpsons, season 34, episode 3, Lisa the Boy Scout. If you've ever had any Simpsons fan theories that have been going around for a long time, decades, please check out this episode and let us know what you think. If you're not up for it, I can send you an article about the episode. The episode has a little bit of Lisa being a scout at the beginning and the end, but the main part of this episode is about fan theories. I will take a look. Actually, I don't know when it was, but The Simpsons episode 750, where they hit like every character they've ever had into their couch gag. I was watching that. I watched it again I came really close to doing a video about it. I might, don't get me wrong, The Simpsons are still dead to me, but I will take a look at this season 3, episode 34, and let you guys know what I think. iCarly is a terrible show, says Dr. Scotty. Pop culture curator is in the house again, saying hello to everybody. John Aragi says hashtag Vertonomics. Kronos, it sounds like a South Park thing. Darth Maul says use the kitty litter box. One, it saves water, and freak out and confuse the cat when it sees a mountain of crap. Antiderivative Jill says, hooray, it's bed life. Kapla, antiderivative Jill. Kronos was looking for anti-Sporticus.
It's a fake.
John Araki with another $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. And there's Kronos saying, hey, antiderivative Spartacus. Right on time. Kapla. There she is, says Kronos. There she be, says Kronos. Deed says, hi, Jill. Kronos says, don't drive and laugh. No, that would be bad. Kronos says, Lisa Simpson is a leftoid. Indeed. The Epic Beard says, silly is as silly does. Mama always said, silly is like a box of chocolates. You never know which kind you're going to get. Kronos says, Lisa Simpson banned Apu. No, she didn't. Todd Jenny says, hey, 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 what did I miss? Oh, man, you missed a couple of things. Last on the K was never a big Simpsons fan, but I haven't watched an episode in years. John Aragi says AOC Carly greater than iCarly. Okay. Back to the Dear Bops. Some fan theories. Season 3, season 34, episode 3. Dear Bop, there are two things I love about Yvette. Left and right. Just kidding. I also love her bonus hole. So there's 3 things. LDG. You know, most of the time I say that's clearly not from the person who sent it. And I have to agree. There's no way LDG sent that. But it is a little funny. No, John, I'm not going to join Threads anytime soon. And when I do join Threads, I'm not going to use it because they don't have a web interface. And I don't like using my cell phone. Dear Bob, what kind of sick bastard invites a bunch of parents and their kids out camping? Then as soon as we get there, they have 16 kids, all ages 2 to 10 in ages, and tells us no alcohol or smoking allowed on the grounds. Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous. What the hell's the point? Dear Bop, you son of a bitch, I know you set it up, and I get that same clip every time. Just wait till you get back to the underground. I'm going to rip you a new one, worse than I rip LDG a new one. Yvette. That really might have been Yvette. John Araki says, quick, someone take Birdo Prey 5 You can't, because I already have Berto Prey 5 because I have it on Instagram. So it's mine. Dear Bob, NYIS law firm here. It has come to our attention that a company and podcaster for Salty Plus Productions has been imitating you and defaming you, and the fake AI voice that's not even very good. We are willing to pursue litigation on and against Salty Plus Productions on your behalf. Just reach us at a number 5309. Yeah. Thank you, but no thank you. Dear Bob, so why did you skip my comment? Was I too close to being right about Dean Martin carrying the Rat Pack and Frank Sinatra should have been replaced with Tiny Tim, or Frank's love was Freddie, Frank and Freddie forever? I didn't see your post. Dear Bob, why no fettuccine? Come on, man. Dr. Jill makes that for me all the time. Love your show, man. Joe B. Just not a fettuccine night there, Joe. Dear Bob, now that people have bonus holes rather than vaginas, how could I get one? I'm so tired of my old bunghole and want to make that bonus hole to fiddle around with. Do you know a source to help me get one? Any ideas on cost? No, that's not rock solid. Cronus is apparently it was Yvette. Dear Bob, I just found this performance enhancer bird. I can't believe they already have some for this. I think you might be interested. It's right up your alley. And it's an image from Discord. I guess we're going to take a chance. God damn it. It's LDG. Cheetos. No, I actually want some Cheetos. God damn it. Hi, dear Bob. Hi, I'm Gavin from Thread. I just heard you're interested in joining us. We can't wait to have you. Just a few rules. No patriotic comments. No conservative themes. No heterosexual phrases. Otherwise, we welcome you with open arms and green hair. Yeah. Dear Bob, we, the Alpacans, on Rusterthon 7, are grateful for your fortuitous crash landing of your Karogan hydro miner. Your completed parts will go a long way to support our cause. Without refineries and assemblers, we survive on parts from mine. The Alpacans would also like to welcome the High Emperor frenemy back to the clutches of the evil medical cabal. We have missed your voice on the airwaves to stir us to action and resist at all costs your galactic expansion. Scraptastically, fully yours. High Scrap Mage, T-Berg Sci-Fi Tech. Well, thank you so much, T-Berg. It is appreciated, but I do not believe that I will be headed back to space engineers anytime soon. And Yvette is saying, Bird, that was not me. Okay. Todd Jenny is laughing at the Cheetos. John Araki says, can you install a bonus hole onto a Gelosia machine. No. Last on the case is what the fuck bonus hole? What leftoid moronic alphabet community bullcrap is that? I don't fight it anymore. I don't fight it. Dan Ben still hates autocorrect. Jedi Bills is Kapla, brother warrior. Kapla, Jedi Bill. Anyway, thank you guys for the dear pops. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Again, Mom will pray. She thanked everybody. I'll thank everybody too for all the well wishes. I'm still not 100%, but we are getting closer. We are getting there. I'm going to try to do this week as normally as possible. However, physical therapy, instead of being Tuesday, Thursday, is Wednesday, Friday this week. Yes, Mom, right.
Is tomorrow the second Tuesday?
And yes, tomorrow is the second Tuesday of the month. So for anybody who is still a channel member, tomorrow, probably about 4 p.m., maybe 5 p.m., will be the members only stream for the month. That will be tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll try to do Enterprise. I don't know what'll happen Thursday. I'm now 2 weeks behind on Picard reviews. Not Picard. Strange New World. I'll either just start with the episode or I'm not sure what. And Friday will be back to bed life if all goes well. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out, and we're going to call it a night here because I need to eat something. Todd says if we wait long enough, Nephew O'Prey will play Space Engineer. That's probably true. You are welcome, Words and Pictures. You're welcome, Captain Fandom Nerd. Thank you, Todd. Kapla, Kronos, and Epic Beard. Aren't you supposed to throw money into a wishing well? I have put many a coins in many a wishing well. And all, remember the Goonies? And they're like, you've got to put those coins back. Those are people's wishes. And it's like, well, I put my wish and it never came true. So I'm getting mine back. Those were powerful scenes. Powerful scenes when I was a kid. Kronos says, don't need any of your opinions on Strange New Worlds. I know you don't, Kronos, but a lot of people like to hear my opinions on Strange New Worlds. So we'll see. Thank you, Kronos. I appreciate that. So, Kapla all, bird out.